Good morning, it's January 10th, 2018. Today is a Wednesday. Tomorrow is Brendan's 21st birthday. And right now I'm making pancakes. So far I've just put water and mix into a bowl, so it's just a gross color that soon will be pancakes and edible. So, a while ago I got asked to do a pros and cons of going to Towson video, and please don't mind that I'm holding up this microphone. I don't like clipping it to my clothes because when I edit it, all I hear is it rubbing against my clothes. I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong or whatever. And most of the time when I do videos like this, I try to like hold it down here and stuff, but normally I only shoot videos like here up, so if I hold it here, you're gonna notice. So I just want you to know that I'm holding this microphone, and that's what this is. For those of you who are here just to learn about the pros and cons of Towson and don't really know anything about me, I am a daily vlogger, so I daily vlog every day of my life, and I do go to Towson. I'm a sophomore at Towson. I have two majors. I'm a deaf studies major and a family science major, and I do a bunch of other stuff. I've done choir, I'm in veg club, I'm in the marching band, I'm in the winter guard, pep band, I've done concert band. I've done a bunch of stuff around campus, so feel free to check out anything else that I've done. So let's start with the cons because I want to end on a good note. So let's start off with the bad stuff. First off, probably the one you're going to hear the most is construction. Towson is always, somewhere on campus is always under construction, and like it's a huge hassle for students because they close down things and you have to take detours around places. It's very annoying. Since I've come here, Burdick, which is our gym, has been under construction, and like half of the building has been closed, and also the bridge that was next to it has been closed. So that's been like a huge inconvenience. We've had to take a longer way from West Village to get to the academic side of campus. So that's been annoying, but actually in a little less than 3 weeks, the building is gonna have its grand opening. And they're also building they just started like a month ago building a new science building. So there's a lot of stuff under construction there, and they're about to renovate the Union, which is kind of just like our main campus building, I guess. And they're going to close off parts of that, so that's going to be kind of annoying. Another big one is there are no frat houses or sorority housing. We do have Greek life, so we do have fraternities and sororities. I'm actually part of a colony of women's fraternity, which a colony means we're not a full chapter yet, but this semester we do plan on becoming a chapter. So it'll be a full-blown women's fraternity. But there's actually like a law in Baltimore County that restricts us from having frat houses and stuff. Don't quote me on this. I suggest you look it up for yourself if you're that curious, because I don't know for sure. But I think the law is something like a certain amount of people can't live in a house. So it's not even really Towson's fault, that's just a Baltimore thing. But yeah, and this doesn't even bother me. I don't honestly even want to live in a frat house or a sorority house, but like, some people do see that as a con, so do keep that in mind. And this is another con. Actually, nearly all of these cons, except the construction one, don't really affect me. Another con is there are no parties on campus. Now there are kickbacks, and when I say parties, I do mean like full-blown parties where like there is drinking and stuff like that. You won't really find that much on campus. You can find kickbacks where like, you know, a couple people are chilling in their dorms and everything, and yeah, but if you want to go to a full-blown party, you're gonna have to go to either like a bar near campus or another apartment that's off campus. I don't drink at all, actually. Like I've partied before, as in I go to parties sometimes, but I don't drink at all. So that doesn't really affect me much. I actually prefer kickbacks where I'm just relaxing with some friends and stuff. Another con is this school is not great for STEM majors, and you know, take that with a grain of salt because I am not a STEM major. I am a liberal arts major attending a liberal arts college, so I don't want to give you the full scoop on being a STEM major here. If you do have any questions, my boyfriend is a STEM major, and if you leave a comment down below of any questions you have. He can answer those for you. But yeah, I'm not a STEM major. All I know is this school is more geared towards liberal arts. Now we do have like STEM majors, and like I think they're decent programs, and there's a lot, I don't know if it's a lot, but there's a good amount of options as far as STEM. My boyfriend Brendan he's specifically a forensic chemistry major. Any questions about being a STEM major on campus, leave down below. Not only is Brendan a science major, but my friend Tyler, who's been in the vlogs a lot, is a math major, and so is my friend Carrie, who used to be in the vlogs a lot. So any questions about being a math major or a science major or any kind of STEM, let me know. Another con that doesn't really affect me is parking. Parking can be really difficult around here, and well, really, parking is difficult really at any college, I hear. I don't drive, so this also doesn't affect me. I prefer to walk everywhere, and there are shuttles, so you don't really need to be driving, or you don't really need a car, so... But apparently parking is difficult. Now for the pros. I really, really do love Towson, so I could go on and on about what I love about Towson, about me specifically what I love, but I tried to narrow it down. I even asked a few people. I sent out on my Snapchat and texted a few people, and I was like, hey, I'm making this video, let me know pros and cons you think of Towson. So here are some pros that we all came up with. One, the professors here really know what they're doing. Like, all the professors that I've had have been in the field and have so much experience and so much knowledge to give. Like, it's amazing the people that I'm working under. And that's not just me. I've talked to a few other people, and everyone kind of agrees that the people we're working under have done some pretty incredible things. One thing, you can see this as a pro or a con. We don't, our teacher's assistants, our grad assistants, are not allowed to teach any lectures or anything like that. Some people see that as a pro because we are specifically only taught by kind of the best of the best, people who have been in the field, whereas grad assistants really haven't. A con of that is I'm not against being taught by grad assistants, especially with lower level classes, because they know enough about psychology to teach a 101 class. And I think it's good to give opportunities like that to them, and I'm actually a little bit surprised that we don't. But, again, on the good side is we are always taught by people who have been in the field. And just a few examples, my professors have all been ASL teachers or interpreters. One of my professors from this fall, she's done so many things in the deaf studies field. She's been an interpreter, and she's worked freelance, and she's worked with agencies, and she's done a lot. She has a lot of stories. One of my teachers for my family studies class was a social worker, and I've had a case manager. I've heard people in the EMF program really know their stuff. There are a lot of job opportunities on campus and around campus. Because this is a city, urban place, everything is really close by, so you can really walk to, or shuttle, or drive if you want to a lot of job opportunities nearby. I have a job on campus. I'm a student ambassador, so I give tours and I work open houses and stuff. But there's tons of jobs. Brendan just applied for a job at the U Store, which is our just university store. You can work at Tiger Reels, which is our movie place on campus. You can work as there's a bunch of desk assistants everywhere. You can be a peer tutor, you can be an RA. That's kind of a whole different thing. Every college has that. But yeah, that's just on campus. And then off campus, there's a mall nearby, there's a lot of restaurants, there's a theater, and they don't exclusively only hire students or anything. Another important pro about going to Towson is there are a ton of clubs and organizations, and I really mean it. There are a lot of clubs. There's Yoga Club, Veg Club, which I'm a part of. That's for vegans, vegetarians, people curious about that. Hula Hoop Club. There's Movie Night Club or something. They just watch movies on Wednesday nights. There's a bunch of I have some business major friends, and they're parts of businessy type clubs. Tyler's part of TUIG, which is Towson Investment Group or something. He geeks out about that all the time. Everyone I know is a part of a few different clubs. And then there's a bunch of organizations. One of the biggest ones is the marching band is the biggest organization on campus. That's a big deal. And also, it's really easy to make your own club. So if you can't find a club that you're actually interested in here, all you need is 6 people to start a club, and That's it. A big thing that you hear about Towson is that we're a big school with a small school feel, and I didn't know what that meant when I was applying and like getting ready to come here. I just knew that they said it as a good thing, so I was like, this must be great. And now that I'm here, I really understand what it means. Like, it's a big school as in there's a lot of people here, so you get to meet a bunch of new people and it's easy to lay low. But it's also a small school in the sense that you really do get to know people here. Like, you really meet a lot of people and you can walk anywhere and run into 10 people that you know. Or, like I said, you can lay low if that's what you choose to do. Towson is not a huge campus. And it's not very tiny either, but it's not so huge that you have to walk 5 miles. Like, I'm from West Virginia, and a lot of my friends went to WVU, and a lot of their places on campus you cannot walk to. Like, you have to shuttle. Like, things take like 20 minutes by shuttle to get to the other side of campus or something like that. Like, that would take much longer on foot. And as I was mentioning earlier when I was talking about how this isn't really a great place for STEM majors, this is a really great place for liberal arts majors. Basically everything I said, but the opposite. The dorms here are really, really nice. My freshman year dorm was really big. It's really spacious. There's some accommodations. Like, I know some schools make you pay extra for the fridge and microwave, but our dorms just come with it. And honestly, they're just really, really big dorms. Like, every time I do a tour, everyone's like, wow, this room is huge. And like, I had my friend Erin come over here and she was like, your dorm is ginormous. And like, yeah, we really do have nice dorms and like big dorms here. And the last pro may not apply to everybody, but I decided to mention it anyway, is I love the marching band here. It is a big deal on campus, not just to people in the band. Like, this necklace is our band necklace, and everyone on campus knows what this means. And I've met some of the greatest people in marching band. I've made my closest friends through marching band. I mean, nearly everyone in my vlog are people who are in band or related to band somehow, except Tyler. The band also gets a lot of funding from the school, so to be in marching band, it doesn't really cost you anything. You have to buy, like, for color guard, you have to buy actually for both. For color guard and to march an instrument, you have to buy your gloves and you have to buy your shoes. But everything else is free, and I mean, they do a lot for us. Like, we take charter buses everywhere, and they feed us all the time. And all of that comes free to us. And on top of that, we get scholarships for being in the band. Every year that you're in the band, your scholarship increases and everything. I highly recommend being a part of the marching band. But that is it for this pros and cons portion of the video. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will comment back and answer any of your questions. I have been thinking about doing a Q&A. I'm coming up on 1 year of daily vlogging in a few weeks. So I was thinking maybe for my 1 year video, I will do my first actual Q&A. So if you have any questions, not just for me, but for anyone who's been in my vlogs, like Carrie, Tyler, Roshan, Brendan, Cameron, my brother, any of them. If you have any questions for us, leave them down below and I'll add that to the Q&A video. But other than that, I highly recommend applying to Towson and I hope you come. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I didn't do much after I filmed that one thing about the pros and cons. I just read at spaghetti and I've been watching YouTube and reading and stuff. Tomorrow is Brendan's birthday, so
take a look at me.
so I will be giving him his presents, which he doesn't know where they are right now. He's been asking where they are. He doesn't know. They're hidden. We have a pep band game tomorrow. He has a test. I guess that's it.
It bothers me more that you won't tell me, show me. It bothers me more you won't tell me where they are. Like, I don't care what's actually in them. Like, I'll wait. Like, I'm fine with that. I just want to know where they are.
But I won't tell him. But anyway, that's it. So, until tomorrow, remember to inspire others, do good things, and be happy.